Hello, everybody. Phenomenal Sir here, back with another episode of The First 15, the series where I play the first 15 minutes of new or underexposed indie games, then share my thoughts and feelings about them. Now, today, we have up The Creation of a Self by Maven Mob, a love letter to the 80s and 90s retro computing, a game that intersects poetry, programming, computers, love, death, freedom, and living. Create a new self, program its memories, and destroy memory monsters created from those memories. Now, the game shows a status of in development and was published 1 day ago. And the reason you don't see it on the screen yet is because it gets right into it. Now, there is a title menu, but the first little bit that pops up, I feel, helps to set the tone of the game, and so I wanted you to be able to experience that once I finish talking. So, that being said, we've got 15 minutes on the clock, and I am going to wait to start it until we hit start. But, here we go. Primary master, RAEF, primary slave, OUI. Reverse it, the master is fear, the slave is you. Okay, so I feel like that helps to set the tone, and I can already feel myself getting into it. So, as I said, we have 15 minutes on the clock, and the creation of a self begins now. Create a new self. Well, I will name him Phenomenal. Age? Well, it's not me, so let's say 26. 26 was a good year. Avatar. The snake, the hydra, or the person? We'll do the hydra. Do I choose generate or create? Create. This game is not trying to tell you anything. You are just creating a self, programming its memories, and destroying memory monsters created from those memories. It's a game about psychological death. Whatever you get from that, if anything at all, is your own discovery. Preparing memory programming module. Ready to program self through poetry as memories. Life scenario. New city. Today is the day when I must take my white sweater and fold the warmth of my being and pack it in my suitcase. Oh, so what am I doing? Drag and drop words to program the self. Oh, what did I do? Warmth. What? What am I doing? Do I just... The... Oh, okay. Being. I didn't understand what I was supposed to be doing today. Pack. Suitcase. And in I don't get it. I am confused. I feel like this might not be the game to play in 15 minutes. Warmth. So, do the words that I don't need anymore vanish? Can I just go nuts? Of the pack fold. Oh, I messed it up. My must day it fold my white. Okay. I kind of get what they're telling me to do. I think I was putting too much thought into it when I first started. Take. I think it just gives you a word at random. Nope, maybe not. I. Well, I'll take my. So you just, and then it gives you the word that you, or the I. Whew. Programming of the self is complete. Getting ready to compile. That was in depth. So in theory, you could just write your own memory, like as a writing document, if you wanted to. You don't have to like do that. You could just type something in and hit generate. I remember computers taking this long to do stuff. Uh-oh. We in trouble now, y'all. I think this is part of the game. Maybe not. Done with errors. Getting ready to save memory. Ah, here we go. Something's happening. Memory monster detected. The fatal creation of a memory monster has occurred in 08XORRD3RR_X. This current memory... Oh, well, I guess I'm not going to get to read the rest of it. Memory monster. The Impaler. Yeah. Press enter to begin. I'm doing it. What? Stay up to date for the next betas, which will include the 2D runner, puzzles, and FPS levels. More things to try in this beta. Take me back to the menu. I thought I'd actually get to fight one. Dang it. New self. Dude. Generate. Create. Wonder if you look at yourself in awe as I do. See the joy dancing between your arms, impatiently waiting for an embrace. Let's generate a different one. Passing. Lift my eyes, dimmed with grief. No everlasting hills I see. My life is in the falling leaf. I. Hills. So, do the words that get randomly picked, or the poems that get picked, do they determine the outcome of the memory creation? Is it something where, like, based on the letters and the words or whatever that are in the setup, does that affect the type of monster you get? Or I'm a little confused as to what this is actually all about. My lift. Life. No. Eyes. Grief. Leaf. The sea. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Programming of the self is complete. Getting ready to compile. Initializing. Oh man, what if it saves perfectly? No problems. How cool would that be, right? You just have to press a button enough times, I think, to set it off. You have to like, so if you just hit something a bunch of times back to back, I think it gives you. Any key to attempt terminating your progress, you may. I do it. Oh, well, I guess I failed. And memory monster. The Impaler. Okay, so it seems like this is not a complete thing, obviously. This is a beta, but it's not really a beta because it's not the whole. It's not like everything you can do in the game in a rudimentary form. It's the first little bit. So, looking at this, I'm going to cue to quit. Looking at this, it says that the finished game will feature a glitched out computer interface sprinkled with the latest retro inspired visuals. I'm sorry, but 2D puzzle FPS game elements from a runner, a terminal, and a desktop with puzzles to FPS levels where you destroy 9 different memory monsters. Hundreds of poems as memories ready to program a new self. The ability to type your own memories or build them by dragging and dropping words from the memory stream like fridge magnets. Full access to play with the memory stream and its glitch effects to splash, create monsters, faces, and more. Look out for other hidden gems like BIOS loading screens, system errors, a hidden quotes BBS, and a Gibson to destroy. 80s and 90s electronic music inspired soundtrack. Guess the root password. It says things to try in this demo. Create a new self, program its first memory, and see the creation of a memory monster. Build and write your own memories with the new memory creator and copy them to the clipboard in the created memories menu. Play with the memory stream from the main menu and try out some cool and interesting effects. Type out commands within the created memories and self-collection menus. Connect to the quotes BBS and guess the root password. Stay up to date for future demos, which will include the 2D runner puzzles and FPS levels. So, and there's some screenshots here of stuff that I did not see before. Hang on a second. We're going to go back in here because I don't know if I would call this a beta because they're telling you right on the page that this is only the first little bit. It's not really a beta because a beta would suggest to me that you can do a little bit of everything. And in this case, no. I tried to, dang it. I tried to press delete to enter setup, and I was too slow. Press E for effects menu. Okay. Okay, so this is just like a sample thing. Yes. Not wild about that. Created memories. View. Okay. Self-collection. Destroy. I said to destroy that. So let's see what happens if we try to destroy this. Maybe I'm not getting it. Okay, so that, yeah. And then I want to try one more thing because I was too slow the first time it loaded. I'm going to press delete to try to enter setup and see if I get something different there. Well, I pressed it and it didn't do anything, so shut down, Please and thank you. Oh. Hello. Oh, well, I appear to have broken it. Yeah, I broke it. I said hi to the computer and it broke. Okay, so that's it. Honestly, a little disappointed. This looked really cool, and it looks like it has a lot of potential, but I just don't get it. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or if there's just nothing else there. And that's not something that you want in a demo of a game or in a game in general. Is when the person's playing it, they should be able to tell if they're playing it wrong or not. Like if there's if it doesn't seem like there's any more content, I would think that you would be able to know that there was no more content because there was no more content versus you're just not doing what you're supposed to do. And I don't know which it is in this. Definitely has the potential to be something cool and interesting, but I'd have to see more of it before I could really say this is going to be great. This is going to be amazing, you know. Looking at this was honestly probably the game I was most excited to play this week, and I don't know. I'm going to give Maven Mob a follow, and for now, I'm going to add this to other games I've reviewed with 3 stars because I honestly can't really tell where you're going with this. I don't want to say it's a game with potential and this is it. I don't really know what you were trying to do yet, so I can't really say how I feel about the execution either. So this is the closest I can get to just a neutral review. I'll keep an eye on it, and you know, in a month or two, if it seems like it's been updated, or further on, if I look back, you know, in a few months and I see it's been updated, I'll go back and play it again, and I will amend my rating if I see more and I can kind of get a feel for what you're trying to do here. But for now, honestly, I'm just not sure. It seems compelling. There seems to be a compelling nugget of content in there, but I just don't know how much more is going to happen with it and in what time frame and that kind of thing. So a link to the game will be in the description down below. So if this tweaks your interest in some way, I would say download it, check it out, give the dev a follow, and you know, as it continues to get worked on, it may be that this turns into something really, really cool. Because keep in mind, this was published yesterday. This is, you know, so I am not slamming on you, dev, by any stretch of the imagination. You have obviously put some work into this. I feel like it's too early in the game's or the experience's life to really be able to give a strong opinion one way or another. So, that being said, I will come back to this in the future if I see that it's getting updated and added to and that kind of thing, and then we'll revisit this at that time. So, thank you everybody as always for watching. Be sure to check out all of my other videos, First 15 and otherwise, here on my YouTube. And if there's an indie game that you would like for me to check out, let me know in the comments down below. One more time, be sure to check out these devs whose games I'm playing. I try not to play the whole thing. Sometimes it doesn't work out according to plan. But even if I play the whole thing, check them out. Check out and see what else they've got. Maven Mob has some other stuff. The Word is not the thing, a journey into yourself. The Word is not the thing, a book about the game. So they have a couple of other things here that you could check out, even if this doesn't quite catch you. So, yeah. Love the devs because devs need love. As you can tell, I've been at this for a little too long and I'm starting to trip over my own tongue. So I'm going to call it here. Thank you, everybody, one last time for watching. And until next time, stay healthy, stay safe out there, y'all. Later.